I'm Candy Waite. I'm the director of Gospel Mission Food Pantry. God called me and my husband into this ministry in 2009, and we moved up here in May of 2011, and we started building walls and getting stuff ready to open in September of 2011. The children was grown. They had moved out, gotten married and moved out. And I told the Lord, if you can use me, here I am, use me. It was God-led. God had the road paved ahead. When I went to Him before the throne of God, I told Him, here I am, Lord, use me. If you can use me, I've got time on my hands. And He already had it in motion, and everything just fell into place the way that God had it to be. When we first opened up, there wasn't a lot of donations coming in, and a lot of food coming in, and monetary donations coming in. And me and my husband had set aside $200 for our own personal grocery money that we ate for 2 weeks on. And then Gospel Mission Food Pantry didn't have very much on the shelves at that time. And I took $100 out of my grocery money and bounced it over into Gospel Mission Food Pantry. And ever since then, it's just been, a God thing. One thing, God brings one thing here, one thing there, that will always touch someone's life. It's amazing, and you just step back in awe, and you look and say, God, it has to be you. Lead me, guide me, protect me, help me to do your will, Father. Not mine, but yours to be done. His message to me was clear. You feed them spiritually as well as physically. And that's what we do at Gospel Mission Food Pantry. We feed anywhere from preteens up to the elderly, and no one has to show any identification or bring anything with them when they come to get food. It averages a little over 400 a week that we help people. When we sign them in, we offer them a Bible. We offer them, and ask them, about a prayer request, and we make them feel special, because they are special in the eyes of our Lord. It's humbling for them. For the first-time visitors, it's humbling for them. They don't think that as we all don't think we're ever going to need help. Some cry when they come. Some can't look at us in the face, because they're so humbled, they're so hurt by them having to ask for help. And I hug them and tell them, honey, you're not alone. We're here for you. You come back when you need us. I didn't know why God needed this food pantry to be on the west side. I didn't know why, but I knew in my spirit that it had to be here on this west side. So I walked by faith. 2 years after we opened up, the children started coming. And I had the first child, 5 years of age, come to get food. At that time, we had just gotten in chips and cookies into the food pantry, got them broke down and got them into the food pantry. I said, Father, if this isn't real, and if she is on the up and up, and if she is in need, she will bypass those cookies and she will bypass those chips. And we went into the pantry, and the chips was the first thing that she seen. She bypassed the chips. She went to the spaghetti and the spaghetti sauce, and she said, I need that. Then we went to the tuna and the treat. She said, I need tuna and I need treat. Then we go to the cookies. She bypasses the cookies, and she gets her pork and beans and her hamburger helper and staples like that to make a meal, because she was the one that was going to be making the meal. After she left, I told Jeff, I said, I gotta go and be with the Lord. I just got to go and be with Him. I rewound back in my mind when I was talking to God, and that was why He needed it to be here. And if I would have said, I'm not going to listen, I want it to be over here, we would have missed out on being able to help these children. She's now 10 years old, and we still get to see her. You can't do this in the flesh. It will wipe you out. You've got to do it in the spirit that God has called us to do it in. There's many things that you see here at Gospel Mission Food Pantry that happens that only God can do. Someone will come in and need like a pair of shoes, and I don't have that size. Well, while they're here, those shoes will come in. Someone will come in needing a coat, and I don't have that size of coat, and that coat will come in before that person leaves. And you know in your spirit that it's only a God thing, that only God can do. We just got to be still and know that I am God and walk by faith. Walk by faith.
I'm Gary Sampson. I've been here for several years. I don't know how many. It's every day is a blessing. With the people that comes in, it's our extended family, and it's great to be around them. It's great to be able to talk to them about Christ if the opportunity arises. It's always great to be able to pray with people that's going through a difficult time.
With our volunteers, I thank God every day for each and every person that comes to volunteer at Gospel Mission Food Pantry, because me and Jeff couldn't do it alone. There's just so much to do. And if anybody wants to volunteer, they're welcome to come. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday around 2:30, 3 o'clock. On Saturday mornings, 8:30, we break foods down for the upcoming week, so it'll be ready for the people whenever they come in and need help. Any monetary donation is greatly appreciated and much needed. Monetary donations allow me to buy things that we don't get donated. Like, this morning I went through and looked at everything that I needed to order for the upcoming week, and laundry detergent was one, diapers was another that I had to order, toilet paper, I focus on that, shampoos, dishwashing liquids with the monetary donations, and it takes quite a bit to keep it supplied. They can mail it to Gospel Mission Food Pantry at 309 Lancaster Street, Marietta, Ohio, 45750, and up at the top, make it out to Gospel Mission Food Pantry. If they would like to volunteer, have them give me a call at 740-350-4417.
What would you say to people in the church who want to maybe get involved?
Try it for an hour, try it for 2 hours, try it for the day. See for yourself.
We give God the glory and honor and thanks in all things that He sends to us here at Gospel Mission Food Pantry. And a blessed thank you to the community for their support to Gospel Mission Food Pantry and hearing the call of the Lord to donate and help us to continue to help everyone at Gospel Mission Food Pantry.